Welcome to the Cold Hard Facts Podcast. I am DNA, the other one, the one and only, of course, back again, once again. I got Kuda Buggin here. The
Yes,
other
sir.
guys will be here on another episode. Y'all will see that soon also. But I got a special guest, the returning guest, Mr. Thurman.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
What's popping?
Oh, man. It's been a while, like a couple months, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You just hopped right on, people. So, how you been, man? How everything been with you, man?
I just been grinding, man, bro. I've been in my bag, but it's cool. I'm gonna be outside again in like 2 weeks, but it's just
one day at a time.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot has happened. A lot of music has dropped since basically last week. We've been pretty consistent now. I think we only missed a week, and then we jumped right into it. So this week is a little bit different as far as the drops go. I did not listen to everything. I want to know everybody. I listened to some stuff that wasn't to my liking, but I also listened to stuff that was to my liking. Let's get to the stuff I didn't like first. I sent Thurman the full list of what came out, so I don't know if he listened to everything. We're gonna go through that list, and we're also gonna go through the list that I got prepared.
Okay.
Let's see. So, Central C and Drake did not drop. That was expected. That's normal music industry type stuff.
I'm so disappointed.
I don't know why. That's just honestly, bro. That's how the music industry works. Like, it's Drake is more of a. Is anybody gonna be excited for this? Let's see. Let's see.
So he's still doing the thing about like the prime example for me would be when Wiz had the Yellow Star Strips mixtape. Or, when people would have like these soft releases of like it would get leaked on YouTube, and then if it did well, it would just end up on an album or a mixtape miraculously.
Sometimes it's like that, yeah. But Drake is more like he did 3 nights and on the, I guess somewhere in the UK it happened where he performed for 3 straight nights. He headlined.
Oh.
And he probably announced it probably on stage. I don't know for sure. But I know he was like just saying UK artists is better than American artists or whatever, something like that. I don't know for sure.
That's crazy.
And he's probably.
They feel like they are.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But the thing is, he probably probably told academics, and academics, the crazy thing is academics is on vacation right now. So he's technically working, but not working. If you call it that, I don't know. But yeah, that's basically what happened. I'm guessing could have been an academic source, and that probably got to people. Anybody listen to Raekwon?
Yeah, I listened to half of it. I couldn't get through all of it today. It's kind of a lazy/busy day, if that makes sense. But
okay, so 17 tracks. Okay, 40 minutes. All right.
Yeah, it's. I got to track 8, Open Doors, but so far so good. I haven't. It's not a skip so far though. I can't give it a full review, but so far of these 8 tracks right now, it's a solid 10 right now. If you based off being a Raekwon or a Wu-Tang fan, like if you in they coat, it's a solid 10 because you know what to expect from them. But unbiased judgment, you probably give it like a 7.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Because I did not listen to any of that. Let's see. Yeah. Not purposely. I just didn't know it was coming out, so I didn't have no like anticipation for it.
Yeah.
I like literally that's what it was for me. It just like was like one of those like, oh, that's coming out. That's cool.
It caught
I'm
me
gonna
off
listen.
guard.
I'm gonna just listen to something else and like go piggyback off somebody else. Like that's how like that's how I feel about some artists. Young Nudy, 21 Savage. With Ice T. Thurman, you go first on this. You go first.
This is not the move. I want to start this by saying Project Pat is probably the rapper that influenced me the most. Just on the music side, I think he's incredibly underrated and prolific, especially with his delivery and like his cadence. I think honestly that's where 3 6 got their flow from. Him and 3 6 Mafia in general, even though people don't like to acknowledge that. On the hook too, I'm not used to him just getting on the hook and dipping. I was really hoping for a verse. So that was disappointing. That wasn't even like he did something bad, but I was like, dang. You know, it was kind of like when Chance did the worst guys and he just had that one line. It was like, but I was waiting. Anyway, I have this theory that 21 Savage is tone deaf, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. But like I think the people that make his beats match it so that it kind of masks that. Either that or he has one of the most incredible talents in music where he can like rap the same pitch no matter what the energy of the beat is. Like I literally couldn't do that. Like I've tried and it's just crazy. This was not this did not work out. So honestly, like I don't know, I've never heard 21 be off beat in my whole life. I think the producers must be hating on him or something. Cause that was like I was like, what? Because you know how like Herbo will do something where he'll like start off kind of ugly, but he'll rein it in. You know, maybe it'll be 2 bars, maybe it'll be 8 bars, you know, but it'll come home and then it's like, oh, you know, that was actually hard. He's actually incredibly upbeat. But this was not one of those things. So and you know, Nudy slides, like Nudy never really hits for me like super crazy, but I am, you know, I like to hear him, especially with 21 normally. But this was like, I don't know what happened. Like this is crazy. This is like I think this is like a disorganization thing, maybe.
I definitely get that. I'll go next on this. Like, did you listen to it, Kuda?
No, I haven't had a chance to.
Okay, cool. I'm finna say I completely understand what he said. That's
Right.
exactly what it is. Like it's oh my goodness. So the only thing for me is I cannot not listen to this. Like be mainly off Project Pat. Project Pat carries this song. Yeah. And it's like, dog, like what are we gonna do? Are we not gonna listen to this? Because like it's Project Pat. It's like it's one of those. It's just like one of those. Do we not listen to this because it's 21 Savage and Young Nudy? But we gotta listen to it. I feel like we gotta listen to it because it's Project Pat. It's one of those. It's just like and then it's like also I feel like this is one of them songs that's gonna fall on deaf ears because it's gonna be known. But it's not gonna get the like recognition because it's just Project Pat carrying the whole damn song. So yeah, like literally, that's what it is. Kuda, I promise you, I wouldn't lie to you, dog. That's literally what it is. So moving on from that.
Well, that wasn't the best that wasn't the best review.
I mean, that's just what the.
That's exactly how I felt.
Yeah,
I added it to the playlist because I heard the hook. Nudy was finished. The hook came on again, and I'm like, all right, this is 21. Like this is easy, you know, easy work. I know, you know, it's gonna be solid. And then I was listening to it, and he never brought it home. I removed it from the playlist.
Right.
I said no mas.
See me. This is playlist. and it's not coming off the playlist. It's just because of Project Pat. Like, so I got like the same. I got what he was saying, but it's kind of hard to like. It's one of those like it's just like, bro, it's for the whip, for the workout.
If you could delete the features, you would then.
Obviously, yeah. Yeah. So, Yeet. I don't listen to Yeet. I don't know if.
Yo, I'm a big Yeet guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of these guys, like, I don't consider myself old for not liking a lot of this new music. It's just these people are not taking it seriously, and there's a lot of like what I describe as black people doing blackface. Like, there's a lot of college educated suburban people trying to do like street music and like a lot of stuff that they are just not involved in, whether it's hairstyles or how they dressing. Anyway, he is not one of those people, to my knowledge. But he's also not black, so it's just like the standards. My standards for him are obviously going to be different. But yeah, man, I'm a Yeet guy. I think he made some incredible projects. I think he made some classic projects, actually, especially when you're looking at how Playboi Carti is influencing the sound of rap. That kind of started with the Whole Lot of Red thing. It's a lot more metallic. It was a very hard adjustment. But Yeet is almost kind of like that, plus maybe like a Uzi. Doesn't have the same bars, like the same wordplay as Uzi. But definitely has the skills, has a sound. I'm pretty sure he used to be a producer. This was okay, like it was fine. Yeet is like, you really can be in the zone if you're just super zooted, that like whatever frequency his beats are on, that's when they hit the best. Like, even the stuff you think is slow, it's really not. Or when you're just kind of cruising, especially if you're speeding, of course, not that I do that, I'm a law-abiding citizen, but I'm just saying, if you're going at least 20, 30 miles above the speed limit, Yeet is like exactly what you need. You're in the zone, bro. You're unstoppable. Like, it's fast and furious. Like, you're never going to crash. You can bend any corner you want. So, but this release was like, it was fine. It was fine.
Okay. I did not listen to those Tory Lanez records. I'm gonna tell you exactly why I did not, because I'm only like, I don't know if he's finished as far as dropping those Twitch tapes, because he went like, this is all old releases, and whatever, like how much he got, I don't know how much he got, of course not. But the thing is, like, the Twitch releases, anytime it says Twitch tapes, I'm running to those, because those are the best ones, to me at least. And like, I'm not downplaying any of the old stuff, like that was like held on from like 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, so on and so forth. But those releases doesn't compare to the Twitch tapes, because the Twitch tapes, it seems like it was like more well thought out as far as constructing the song. So like, I don't know if you checked it out.
I did. I don't like his sound. I'm confused with Tory Lanez, and I mean this is a genuine question. I mean no disrespect by this. Is he a rapper or is he a singer?
He's a little bit of both. He's a chameleon to me. To me, he does not fit in one sound, because of the simple fact of like, I don't know if you listened to Alone the Prom. Did you listen to that project? Okay, so that was like an 80s pop, like techno or sound. And like, he did some of what The Weeknd is doing. And that's, a lot of people say that's like his best project to date. So, I mean,
it's a much better version of what Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak tried to do.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think people who appreciate that sound would appreciate that dropped in. I personally am not like a big like. It's not that I don't like R&B, but I don't like heavy R&B sound. I really don't know how to describe it.
Okay.
I'm not one of them guys, but I think if you like that though, it was cool. I just get confused because my impression is that most of his hits is like him singing, but then with the whole Meg the Stallion thing, people were like, he can't say X and he can't say Y because he's supposed to be like a rapper or a street code thing. But I'm like, but I thought he was a singer. This is not really making sense. And I didn't do my diligence. So, okay, yeah, it was solid for that sound.
Yeah. He's basically a hybrid. He can do both. When he is rapping to his best of his ability, I feel like he's definitely tolerable.
Yeah.
Trippie Redd woke up in face. Okay. I know Kuda Buggin is not a Trippie Redd fan, so this is gonna be probably like one of those I'm still not listening type. Okay, so for me, the first song, Woke Up, that was horrible. The second song and the face was what I needed for Trippie. That's exactly what I need. That's Trippie Redd for me, and it's nothing better than that. And also DJ Drama Drops. Who don't love DJ Drama Drops? Like, come on, like that's just like elevated the song to 10. Like, you feel me? So if I could give a rating on it, that's a 10. But see, I feel like he messed up on woke up because he started off singing and then it just went to rap. Like, why do that? Why do that? I don't get it. That didn't make any sense to me. That's what ruined the song. So
for artists like him, like Trippie Redd or Lil Uzi or all them Playboy Cardi, like the genre of music they make, I think you should call like metal hop.
I got you. But see, Uzi is in a class of his own. He's not really metal. He's not hip hop. He's pretty much can dip in any sound he wants almost. Almost, not every single sound. I mean, he's more so in that pop, soft rock, type thing. But I mean, he's so unorthodox, bro. It's just like no way to put a genre on him.
It's like whatever you feel like doing.
Exactly, pretty much. Yeah, like because if you think about it, like anytime he's like actually rapped, it was like early on in his career, like
right
2016, 2017.
Yeah,
and now he's like in the like melodic, singing. Yeah. So
catchy chorus, catchy humming, catchy scream. Not many words.
Right. Yeah.
I like Trippie when he was in his well, he wasn't doing drill, but when he made that song with Keith, I think that's like my favorite person he had. When he made Kill People, that's not on Spotify though, but I think it's on YouTube still.
Yeah.
That was hard. I was like, yeah, Trippie, keep doing this, please.
Like, don't Pretty stop. Much. Yeah. Pretty much. Don't know who these people are. DJ Aladdin Bolt. I don't know who those are. Did that even come out? Did you listen to it?
You say DJ Aladdin?
On the list I sent you.
Oh, the Georgiana?
No, that was under it, but I got you. Like,
oh no, I don't listen to that.
Okay. Yeah. Did you listen to Georgiana? Yeah.
It didn't get dropped from what I saw.
Oh, see, see what I'm saying? Like, people just put stuff out there. Okay, let's skip over. Let's go to the people we know.
No, we're not gonna do that. Sant or Saint?
Saint, who I don't listen. I don't even know who that is. See,
listen. I'm gonna just say this: You know, I'm a big advocate of UK rap.
Okay.
If you gotta, okay, the two things, the accent does make it a little hard. You might need Rap Genius, but also instead of doing like basketball references, they do soccer references. So for me, I don't really understand all of those. But this was very solid. I think it was only like 5 tracks, but it's been interesting because I really am almost exclusively a UK drill fan. But this was more like a Playboy style.
Okay.
So I was like curious to see how they're giving it up on that front. I think it could be a little more, you know, fly. It could be flyer, right? Like if they could have more, if he could adjust his style a little more to like a Harlem, you know what I'm saying? Like Cam, like a Cameron type of, just the references of what he's talking about when he's with the girls, what he's doing, you know, lifestyle wise. I think that could really juice it up. But yeah, it was a nice like Playboy approach, and it was definitely refreshing. They're doing their thing. I'm not gonna say he's gonna be the next star or anything like that, but I would give it a spin, me personally.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Um, not a fan of UK drill, but I see they're like really trying to break into America. They trying their best. Central C pretty much got the only Central C, not just Central C, Central C and Skepta. They both got it like, you know, as far as in the American space, cutting through as far as them two. Those are the only two that I know of that are really cutting through us. Like they really wanted their name known.
Y'all remember Cartier Official?
Yeah, Cardinal Official. Yeah.
I gotta put you on to Heady One. I think personally is the number one drill artist. Central C is cool. Like he's definitely not a whack, but the thing about him, he's not even really like a hardcore like drill. Like if I had to have him be an equivalent, I would say he would be more like a schoolboy. Like he definitely references it, but he's not like a hardcore. He's more like half lifestyle, half drill. Like it's like I was doing crime, but like that's not my identity. Like he doesn't rap about like really, you know, uh crashing, as they say, slashing, you know, whatever they be doing. I don't know if I can say this. I don't want to get this like, you know, shadow ban on YouTube. But
Right.
he's not really that guy. But I'm gonna send you this OFB Balami thing. I guess OFB would almost be like an ASAP. I won't say a TDE, but like an ASAP or like a G unit.
Right.
But like UK guys, it was hard. It was amazing. And some of that stuff is on Spotify. Some of it was published, some of it wasn't. It's from like a month or two ago, but it was straight.
Okay. Milk Z. Did you listen to that?
No.
Okay, cool. Moving on.
Can't get to everybody.
All right, yeah. Saweetie, boffum. I'm gonna go first on this. So I love it. She's sticking to her lane. She's sticking to her lane.
She still this time.
Shorty wanna ride. Yeah, bro. That is good. It's good, bro. It's good. Like they gonna be listening to this summer. Like she got one for the summer, dog.
You need to get Buck on the remix there.
Yeah. Hey. I hope so. Buck and Trina. I think like for sure. Cause I feel like Saweetie found her lane. Like she knows that she can't she can't bar you up, but she can give you something to nod your head to. The girls want to dance to. She can give you that, and that's sometimes like that's good enough. Like I feel like she should never try too hard. Like for real. Like this is at to a point where Like, pick the right producer to produce your shit. Pick the right writers. If you got writers, I don't know. I don't really too much care because I'm not a big fan of Saweetie, but I love the way she, does what she does, and she did it right again. So,
man, she from the West. She could do her own jacket for beats. Shout out to Ice Cube.
All right, for sure. Thurman, what you thought?
Yeah, I would love to see her do a collaboration with Trina. I think that's kind of what I think of. It doesn't really hit the same to me though, because Trina used to just be like really at your throat with it. But yeah, I mean, it was fine. I have a weird thing with Saweetie because her first hit, I remember I was talking when my sister showed it to me actually. And what she said kind of resonates every time I hear like a Saweetie drop. Because she was showing it to me and she was like, is this good or not? Because I don't know what to say and I can't tell if I'm hating. And like, before I tell you my opinion, like, I just want to know your opinion because I don't know, like, am I hating on this or is this really that bad? But it's like, I feel like sometimes it is that bad, but then sometimes, like, Best Friend, personally, obviously, I'm not a girl, but that's up there with like feeling myself. Like, if I was a girl, I would love that song. Like, that's just a banger, period. So I would like to see her. I mean, this was fine. This was what I would expect of her. And she's definitely staying in her lane, right? She's not trying to like, MC it up or anything like that. But her and several other female artists, I would love to see her get with like a Nicki or a Cardi. And I would like to see female rappers especially collaborating more because you get kind of like a cheerleader effect. Excuse me, because with them, in my opinion, in terms of their like respect and legends, depends more on like energy, right? You're not gonna have some female rapper really taking over that's just like standing there or like a 21 Savage equivalent. Like, that's not gonna fly because I don't think female fans will like that. Like, you just, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta bring it. So I would like to see her collab more with like a Nicki. Nicki's still a female GOAT. That's uncontestable in my opinion. But anyway, a Nicki Cardi or something like that. Just, vibe, a collab album. We need a female rapper collab album. Have you had one of those ever?
I think we have.
Dude, stop beefing. It really makes me upset. Like, I'm not like super hardcore. I'm not one of these people that's like all the female rappers are trash, but I don't understand why every time one of them gets like really big, they got to start like taking shots at the person that was there beforehand. I would like to see people showing a lot more respect and reverence to hierarchy because there is clearly a hierarchy as far as like female rappers go. And then, maybe once you're even, you want to do a Kanye, Jay-Z and start beefing after that, then go ahead. But until you get to there, you should probably keep your mouth shut. But I don't respect for anything like that. But I'm just saying I would like to see her capitalize and do stuff like this, even if it's like this quality with a Nicki Cardi, the girl from Queens, or no, the girl from the Bronx, with the orange hair. With the orange hair.
Oh, Spice.
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice, yeah.
I think they could do a little EP. They could be like, have a 5-song. I think that could take over the summer for them.
It's the thing with that though. It's a bigger worldwide issue with that. Shout out to the ladies. But I think women are born in competition with each other. That's a much bigger issue. So we ain't got to even go all the way in it. But
no, I understand.
That's probably the number one reason. Like, they're just always in competition with each
other. Yeah. I just hope they wake up because it's like there's not enough of you dominating space in the industry to be at each other's throats publicly. Like, hate each other in real life by all means. But,
it's gone out of days when, you had Queen Latifah preaching unity You know what I'm saying? You had Moni Love. Like, it's gone other days. You had, there's only one record really like that. It was like a posse cut, maybe with women on it, like maybe one or two you can remember. Like, Brandy Wanna Be Down with MC Light and Yo-Yo and Queen Latifah. And then you got Ladies Night with Lil' Kim and Missy Elliott, Angie Martinez. I'm trying to remember who all on there. Lisa Left Eye. Yeah, so you can only remember maybe two or three off the top of the head. Like, it don't really all happen much because they all in competition. Like,
yeah,
it's a shame that Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown never been on the same record together, and they rapped pretty much about the same thing. Kind of had the same tone, same flow. That would have been dope. You know what I'm saying? Too busy arguing with each other.
I mean, I feel like the only duo project, like the only collaboration project I see possibly happening is Glorilla and Nada. That's the only one I see possibly happening. Other than that, nah. Like, nah. That could possibly happen. That's the only one I see. Possible. But,
you know, they all ain't as cool or as humble as Glorilla. She seemed like she'd work with anybody.
Right, for sure.
As long as the vibe is right.
For sure. Logic, FOMO. Oh, shit. I listened to this and I was completely confused. Like, completely confused. Because I'm at this point with Logic now. I don't really want to listen to anything else by him. Like, since he's been an independent, I have not liked anything. I've literally not liked anything since he's been independent, bro. Like, I haven't liked anything. I even tried the project with him and Juicy J. I even tried that, bro. I tried that too. I couldn't even get past 3. I couldn't do it, dog. Like
that sound of Juice didn't stick with you then.
Right, exactly. I'm gonna get to why later. I get to that later. But let's focus on Logic with this FOMO shit. It was an unexpected surprise. Also, like, I'm not mad at it though, because you can actually pull this off and people will actually listen to it. I feel like people will actually go forth and listen to it because of a simple fact. First of all, FOMO, I'm instantly thinking like, you're really not, that's not really you. That's not that's not something we use often. Like, FOMO stands for fear of missing out. So, like, that's not something, but we do act on it. We act on fear of missing out. It's like almost like a oxymoron, in a sense, I guess you could say. I don't know.
It's the kid in it, you know.
Right. Yeah. So like, but yeah, Logic. I just can't do it no more with you. I just can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
You know, it don't matter what it is, dog. Like, honestly, if he can't, the only thing that would get me excited about Logic now is Logic with DJ Premier. I'm running to that. But other than that, bro, it's nothing that you can do now to make me run to a project back or a song back. Like, I'm just not interested anymore.
I think when you like uninspired and bored, as you say, it could kind of come off in the music. Like, he just got to go somewhere where somebody inspire him. Like, go back to his old neighborhood. Like, you ain't got to stay there, but just go around and go around the old environment, get some old vibes, find some young talent that's just as hungry as he was back in the day. Like, it might spark something.
Thurman, what you think? What you thought of the song?
Honestly, bro, respectfully, I didn't even know he was rapping still. I thought he was.
You see that?
busy calling his dad the N-word or something. I don't know what happened with that. Like, that was the last I heard of like anything he was doing like in the
He
public.
should just produce.
Oh, he's a producer now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's weird because I was never a Logic fan. And not that I thought he was bad. I thought technique wise he was always good. But I just always thought he got the shine. Him and G-Eazy got the shine that Mac Miller could have got. I never understood why like white fans in America didn't like embrace Mac Miller. I don't know if it's some like anti-Semitism, you know, type of, I don't exactly know what's going on. You know, I'm not necessarily saying that. But yeah, so that always kind of put a bad taste in my mouth, and Logic is from that same era. And I'm feeling very antisocial today. So like I want to hate on it anyway, but it was a good record though. Romo was a good record. Like I really did. Huh?
It was solid. Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely solid. Like I really want to get on here and be very like scathing because it's Logic, but like that was not a bad song. Like that was like he was in almost like his Linkin Park two-door cinema, you know, kind of bag. Like that's something that I would listen to as a fan of alternative. I would listen to that. Now I still gotta hear him come, you know, more, or even like the beat was kind of like the drums. I don't know if y'all heard that the drums called Money, but the way it starts is like like that. Like I was like, ooh, all right, that, especially in the summertime.
Yeah.
Sun was shining.
I'm not gonna lie, it sounded like this should have been on the new Tony Hawk and Pro Skater. Like
yeah. So we'll see if he just goes and like fully embraces it. I think there's a lot of potential there. But I want to see him like fully make the change though. Like, don't be like going back to rapping if it flops, because you clearly understand the sound. So you just need to go all the way ahead and stop saying the N word with the hard R in public. But you know, I can't hate on the song. I can't hate on the
song. Tommy Richmond, did you listen to that?
Tommy Richmond, basically, you know what it is? It's like a tease of Justin Timberlake. Like, I think people my age, part of the reason his music hits is because, like, especially on that first impression of all his singles, I don't know if it is that because Justin Timberlake came up with Timberland, maybe that's what it is. Because obviously they don't really have the same voice naturally, but yeah, I mean, you just go ahead collab with JT at this point, bro. I don't really know what's going on with him. He really put his foot in his mouth. I don't understand, like, when he said that after that first hit, now it's starting to make sense. I think he might be confused about his own sound. Because if you don't even understand, like, the fans of your music, like who the fans are or would be, it's kind of hard for you to steer into it. And maybe he's like internally like pulled in two directions. I don't exactly know. But this was like fine. You know, it was, you know, but there's just no identity to his music.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
You know,
I never I never tried to listen. I'm gonna tell you why. Tommy Richmond, as soon as he said what he said, and what we're referring to, like he basically said he's not hip hop, and I don't put no hip hop label on me, but you are.
right?
You're like you are. You trying to be hip hop so bad, and it's not because it's simply because of like he's around the crew of the people who are black, I'm sure they mainly listen to hip hop. And that's the simple fact of because like he's under Brent Faiyaz's label. So I don't know if you heard of Brent Faiyaz and listened to Brent Faiyaz, but
yeah, I like Brent Faiyaz.
I
actually met his music distributor. In
oh,
the
okay.
UK. Yeah.
Okay. That's dope. But yeah, like if you're around that, you're gonna develop that sound. Right. There's no reason to like downplay what got you hot, bro. Like that's what got you hot. Stay in that. It's unfortunate that it's like that for him. He doesn't have any identity really, for real. But he put his foot in his mouth, and that's his fault. So it's like it could in this honestly, that's what it is for me. Like if the single that he was trying to get popping on, it sounded like a Soulja Boy beat ripoff, and he was trying to feed into the us, this color skin. He was trying to feed into us, but like it's like, bro, you already put your foot in your mouth about how like yeah, like you don't really fuck with us. So yeah.
Shout out to Soulja Boy, by the way. Shout out to Soulja Boy.
Yeah. Shout out to Soulja
Pioneer.
Gelo. Go ahead.
What were you done?
I was done with him.
Okay, so I think he's in one of those situations. He's almost like, well, let me just suggest this. Think about like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. When you actually listen to their music and you actually listen to how they deliver it, it would almost like be like the Red Hot Chili Peppers saying, "Don't call us rock," because on half their hits they're rapping, or the lead singer. Now it's not considered rap, right? But you are rapping. There's no other way to really describe what you're doing. I mean, yeah, you do sing like in a, the other half and all your hooks are, singing, but like you're rapping on there, guy. There's nothing you can, there's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? But they never kind of like put their foot in their mouth and betray their own sound. You know what I mean? And be like, we want to be considered rap or whatever he wants to be considered. It's like, I understand that those elements are there, but the people that are consuming your product, like whatever is going on, like that's getting drowned out, and you just have to accept that. You know what I mean?
Fred Durst never denied his hip hop influence.
Right.
Oh, he didn't?
No, he never
denied his hip hop influence. Limp Bizkit.
He shouldn't.
Yeah, for sure.
And his music was hard.
Yeah. Red Hot Chili Peppers. That might be like white people's outcasts, like undeniable, universal.
Gelo, League of My Own. I'm calling him liAngelo Ball, but I just read he's liAngelo Ball forever for me. Like I'm never gonna call him Gelo. I don't even eat Gelo, so but yeah, I know Kuda Buggin didn't listen to this. I literally listened to this. No, it's his album.
Oh, it's an album?
Yes, bro. Oh, you didn't know? You listened to it?
No, I would have.
Oh man!
Oh, so bro, I got an agenda like for the Ball family. Like, dude, I want Gelo Ball to like succeed just out of spite. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I haven't listened to this, so obviously I can't comment on it. But,
let me go ahead and let me go ahead and bless your ears with this atrocity. It's not the only atrocity that came out this week. We're gonna talk about that too. But yeah, this was a complete and utter dumpster fire. I'm gonna go ahead and say that off jump. So I don't know if anybody was expecting this to be good, but literally nobody knew it was coming out. First of all, let me just say that nobody knew this bullshit was coming out. But
shout out to Def Jam.
Yeah, but yeah, man. I don't understand exactly what you thought you was gonna get with a project that never really got pushed. Now, if it was me, if I had to choose, you should have just dropped the album a month after Tweaker dropped. If I had my choice, you dropping this shit right after a month after Tweaker drop, bro. I'm not even bullshitting with you. That's the momentum you had. You don't have it no more. Nobody's talking about you. Literally the last 2 to 3 weeks, everybody's talking about the Clips and Jid. Literally, that's it, bro. That's all I've been hearing. Clips,
Def
Jid,
Jam don't know what they doing.
Right. Like, so, it has also something to do with, I don't know who the fuck managing him. I don't know if he has a manager. But
probably not.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like this, if nobody knows your project is dropping, it'll be a miracle if that shit do over 5K.
Yeah.
Like it'll be a fucking miracle if that shit do over 5K. That shit might go double plastic and shit. You feel me? So to make a long story short though, I'll go ahead and tell you exactly what this shit sound like. Cause this shit sound like it was like he was trying to recapture Tweaker in some form, in some way, but never could. On almost every single song, it sounds like he was like, it sounds like a cheap knockoff of what Tweaker was. So like, I think he got potential in some songs, like to where it could possibly do something. Like the first song on here, I can literally tell you he flipped. He tried to do something that was done before and thinking he can get it back. Now he can, it's a way you could do that, but they're gonna have to put a lot of money behind this song. It's like the Policies. That's what it's called. That's the first song. That's right before Tweaker, literally. Good thing you put Tweaker in the beginning of the album. Yeah, clap it up for Def Jam. I know that was Def Jam. That wasn't you. I know
That's
that
a
was
cheat
Def Jam.
code.
Yeah, like I know that was Def Jam and not you, sir. Like, but yeah, it's like I forgot what the fuck the flip was. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and see, like, real quick. I'm gonna look and see. Like, turn it down and see if I can catch it. Let me see if I can find it. Mel, I got that swag. You know I got that swag. He literally tried to put that in the song.
Swag Surf?
Yes.
I hated that shit.
You don't like that song? Man, bro, that was my man.
So that's what he tried to do in that song, Policies.
Yeah.
And then he, like I said, he had potential in some songs. I'm gonna tell you another song. Because I just got a normal song. It was like, what was the name of that song? I can look at it and tell you, but I haven't found it yet. It has something to do with family. Was it Beware the Dog? Shit, the game booted up, humble above. Hold on. Was it?
Don't be shocked when they Don't be shocked when somebody end up sampling "Party Like a Rock, Party Like a Rock Star."
Yeah, I would be shocked, dude. Yeah, but one of these songs had potential. I can't remember what song it was. If I listen to it back, I'll be able to explain it. But yeah, one of these songs had potential. That's another one. But Policies had potential. I can't remember the other song that had potential. Also, Law and Order had potential. I feel like if he had pushed Law and Order better, like that came out like a couple weeks before, like a month and a half ago, I want to say it came out. if he would have pushed that like he was supposed to push it, then it probably would have done something. But like I said, this shit finna go double plastic. We not even gonna be hearing from Gelo at all. So I ain't worried about it.
I don't understand why he didn't. Maybe it would have been better if he waited till the draft. Something basketball related while he's still trying to like differentiate his brand, use it like piggyback off of it. You know what I mean? Right. Or why he didn't go on Breakfast Club or All the Smoke. Because I would venture to say he has access to these platforms to at least make an ask. Right. So I don't know if the contract said he can't do that. I mean, it's very possible they did this intentionally to trap him in the contract. But I think he owns a lot of the music, so maybe also it was out of spite. Because it's like, well, if we don't have the rights to essentially rape this project and extract all of the money out of it as possible, why are we going to put any money into it? You own your music. You get to keep all the money. I'm not spending a dime. You're not getting a billboard. I promise. Probably that's what happened. Not that I know that. Obviously I don't have access to that information or anything.
Hey, I can honestly say, look, dude, this shit was supposed to come back out. This shit was supposed to come out in June. So, yeah, literally the end of June, right before 4th of July and all that. It was supposed to come out a week before.
Yes, it came out on draft day.
Something happened because this is there's not even features on this. There's no reason for it to be pushed back. The one feature is a song that already came out. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you see what I'm doing? Like, I'm loving this shit. I'm loving every bit of it. Because I told y'all what the fuck was gonna happen. Car crash. Swerve hit the corner and car crash. That's what the fuck it was. That's the fuck what this is. That's what it is.
Swerve in the corner and car crash. One thing I would love to see, and I'm gonna piggyback a little bit off Deontay Kyle's take, where he was talking about Gelo specifically. He was going off in this particular episode, but he was basically like, again, kind of like I was saying, black people doing blackface. Like, you grew up in Chino Hills, your like idea of what black men are is this caricature with like all the tattoos and everything like that. And it's not really, I think part of maybe the thing about the music that's not hidden is it's not like he's the only one doing it by all means, right? I mean, he's got the little random Memphis accent or whatever. Mm-hmm. But it's the fact that we not only are aware, we like watched you as a child, right? So it's like you weren't poor, you were an athlete, you were a pretty boy athlete, a swole pretty boy, light-skinned athlete that was rich in high school. And honestly was hooping. I mean, like, he kind of fizzled out towards the pros, but like at that time, at the level that he was at for that age, like Gelo was good. So for you to come out basically with the tattoos with kind of like the street, and it's like early 2000s street, back when the only people that were doing it were actual street guys, it's a tough sell, and I would love to see the privileged black man emerge in media. Like, I don't understand. Like, are we scared to be like, yeah, I grew up in a middle class family? Like, obviously that can't be like the direct bar, but you could literally just do baller rap. You know what I mean? Like, when people be like, oh, my money long, like, you could just say that. You could just be like, yeah, I was whipping my Maseratis at like 17. I was, hitting this girl and hitting that girl. Because you were overseas, seeing the world. Like, I'm just not understanding. Like, you not blowing nobody down, pause, or whatever. I don't know how people are phrasing that now. But it's like, I just don't get it. Like, you were a man, bro. Your life was a movie. Like, actually, like how people pretend Like, even if they were, selling dope or something like that, they had a little bit of money, but they were not doing what you were doing. The people that were actually in the streets are lying about something you actually lived, and you are forfeiting that for no reason. It does not make sense. You are a black man. If you grew up privileged, especially because your dad had money, bro, we just got here. That's something to be proud of, not hide. You know what I mean? Like, your parents, our grandparents. First of all, our grandparents were born without civil rights. Okay, let's just start there. So the reflection of talent and financial what's it called? It starts with a P. I don't know if it's prestige or potential, right? The level of talent and financial potential is not reflected accurately in our parents and grandparents, because quite literally, you could be good enough to get a loan, go to a school, whatever it is, and they would be like, we cannot let you in here because you're black. Not even the professors. The professors would like write the letters and be like, you got everything we looking for. Like, the school is just racist and they just won't let us. But just so we were on the right side of history, we would have let you in here, but it's nothing we can do, right? But you have that, right? You have a dad that was very present. I'm a big LeVar defender. Gave you the blueprint, right? Took a lot of bullets so that you could be successful. Made the money, taught you the value of owning your own brand, and I wish they would have stuck with it more. Like, honestly, it just wasn't getting through to them. It's like, guys, you are some, and I hate to harp on this, but it's true, right? Just like the Kardashians built like $1 billion industry, you're doing it through like athletics and hardcore talent. You are some tall, light-skinned, pretty boy kids from California, right? Who had their own reality show, which I thoroughly enjoy, by the way, without having to have a bunch of scandals and everything like that. You're coming from that. I really don't understand what's so wrong about like referencing that. If you're a black man, you're rich, your dad's rich, if you're a trust fund black man, you like to wear suits, you got a white collar job, you know, whatever it is, whether you're educated or even if you're blue collar, if you are making six figures at like 23 years old, bro, we congratulate you. We normalize this. This needs to be like more pronounced. Like, stop being scared. Stop doing all this fake. I can't even really say really what I want to say right now, but
yeah, it's not just him or them.
Yeah, it's not just him.
It's rap in general. Like, if you want to be a rapper, it's a certain crowd or a certain demographic that you're trying to reach. Everybody got to be a thug or a gangster. Like Jadakiss. I'm gonna use Jadakiss for example. Until he did the Joe Budden podcast a couple months ago, nobody even knew he had a dad. Or went to a private school. So
what?
So even Joe Budden, until he started talking on the podcast, nobody even knew his dad was in his life, or his mama worked real hard to give him a good life. See, when you're a rapper, you hide all the things that's actually going on. Yeah, but everybody talk that thug stuff. You really be in the two. I don't know why it's like you were saying. It's such an embarrassment to come from a 2-parent household or be normal. You know, everybody want to struggle.
He's talking about Jadakiss' son, J1, by the way. Like, I know he ain't exactly saying J1.
I'm talking about Jadakiss, bro.
Oh, my bad. Damn. My bad. Okay,
that man's father was on the Joe Budden podcast with him.
Oh,
said Jadakiss was in private school, bro. Like, look.
Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, I gotta look that up. I gotta look that up. All right. Oh, you know that one. I got you. Oh, my bad.
I did not know.
I didn't. That's good. Yeah. Hey, that's wild.
I would.
He been hiding the truth for about 30 years, man.
Well, you know,
the way Jadakiss rap, you would think he's in a 1-parent home, went to the worst school in the city.
Right. Yeah.
At least we know 50 is legit.
For sure.
Yeah, you one of the only one.
But
shout out to 50.
Yeah, for sure. Real quick, back to liAngelo Ball. I can't wait to make this little, clip for everything, he's the Thurman said, because you made a nice clip for me. I appreciate you, sir. I am so glad I had you on here. I am like super glad now. But this is the last thing I'm gonna say about this, and then we're gonna move on. So liAngelo Ball, this is what I need you to do, sir. Def Jam, listen up. Clean your ears real good. Get all the wax out of that shit. You feel me? I feel like clean that shit real good. Listen clearly. This is the message for Def Jam. Please, for the love of God, get these artists an A&R and get them a writer. Get them in artist development, because these kids don't know shit. They don't know shit. All right?
Start signing people that's actually good. That actually write their own song. They can actually write a chorus.
Right.
They can actually make a bridge. They can actually hire some producers. If they go sample R&B songs, actually know some R&B songs to sample.
Yeah.
And put some actual talent on it instead of messing the whole classic up. How many classics they done tore up in the last week? It's countless.
Moving on though. I did not listen to Jordan Lucas. Did Thurman? Did you?
Is Jordan Lucas white?
He's black. He's black. You not familiar with Jordan Lucas?
Nah, I just saw that one. It was like the MAGA video or something like that.
Okay.
You know, the racist white dude.
Yeah. He's okay. So Jordan Lucas is a rapper. He was signed to Atlantic a long ass time ago, but he got known off his he rapped backwards. That's what I've heard. First heard of Jordan Lucas. He rapped backwards. He did backwards, and then he also did backwards part 2 on. It was a freestyle on what was that shit? On Hot 97, I think, or with Fun Flex, whatever. I think I was right. But long story short, though, I did not listen to this album. I'll probably listen to it before the next episode, so I'll have a review for y'all on the next episode. Let's see. Let's move on. Okay. I know nobody listened to this. I feel like nobody did. Jack Boys 2 with Travis Scott and Cactus Jack label. Did anybody listen?
I wanted to, but then I seen Summertime Butch too, so I passed that.
Okay. I listened to that also. Let me go ahead and get this other car crash out the way real quick. Some more bullshit that graced my ears, unfortunately. So, Travis Scott, Jack Boys 2. See, this fell right into that, stop doing sequels, rappers. Stop doing sequels, rappers. Stop doing sequels, rappers. And the crazy thing is, Ghostface Killer got Supreme Clientele dropping soon, too. That's dropping soon. That's which is like it's kind of hard. Like we can't. We're the fans. As a fan of Ghostface Killer, I can't riot. We can't riot and tell them not to put out Supreme Clientele, not the two. But this is about Travis Scott right now and Cactus Jack and Jack Boys 2 and shit. That shit was horrible. That shit is a frisbee. That shit is a free throw into the recycle bin. It's not good. It's not good.
It was probably rushed. So, he had to respond to.
Yeah. I'm not shooting them no bail. I'm not shooting them no bail because I feel like this is echoes what the fuck I said. I want to say around the time that Utopia came out, creatively, it's like he's he's not gonna be able to top Astroworld creatively. So I feel like at this point, what the fuck are you left to do? Because of Rodeo, Burst in the Trap, and Astroworld. That's it. That's all you got, bro. I feel like that's all you have. 3 albums. That's all you have. You don't have anything else creatively that you can do as far as pushing bounds on who you are as an artist. Because you already brought in the sound that people love you for. Yeah. So all you have left now is your putting out your mixtapes like Arrow Pharaoh, Before the Rodeo, and like you don't have anything else. Now I'm at the point where now you're a businessman. That's how I'm taking you, dog. I'm not taking anything else from you now. I don't believe that you have the creative chops that you put forward in those first 3 albums. I don't feel like you have it anymore. Now, I've said this already way before we got to this point. Because like once Utopia hit, I universally loved it. I think I gave it a 10 out of 10 at the time. Now that shit is more like a 7.5 for me. You feel me? So if you think about people who create like universes around their music, I don't know how many artists have done that, but I know it's a lot of them. They have to like basically go dark. And what I mean by go dark is they have to shut off everything. They can't be on social media. They can't really talk to anybody. They have to be in the creative space to let all of the people that they're around to be there, like, or an experience, be around them and basically experience life without being attached to social media because it's a distraction. So, unfortunately, Travis Scott lives in the world of social media, and that cripples his art, I think. So, yeah, like that's, I feel like Travis Scott is at that point where he's regarded probably as a legend because he already gave us enough 3 bodies of work that can't really be topped. Can't really be topped. I promise you it can't. I promise you, it was like after, like literally, Utopia was a mixture of every sound that you can think of as far as what Kanye tried to do with Yeezus, everything that he's done on Astroworld and on Burst in the Trap. Literally was all of those years from Yeezus all the way to now, basically, as far as Utopia goes. That's literally what it was. Like, so after that, you can't really, creatively, like your creative spark has like basically got water splashed on it. Like, so like you can hire all the writers you want. You're gonna be like a clone of Kanye then at this point. Yeah, to me. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
What else we got?
Singles. I know. Yeah, I know y'all ain't got nothing for that. But
I mean, with Travis, I would just say I'm gonna have to give him a spin, so I can give him a more fair shake. I never really been a Travis guy. I think like people who really don't really ever rank him as a top rapper, even though he did dominate the sound of the late 2010s, early 2020s. But I recently became aware that he was actually rapping for real when I heard him on Her Loss, which is a top 3 Drake album, by the way. But I did not realize he was rapping like that. I was like, oh, maybe this
He's
is what
got writers. You know that though, right?
What?
Yeah, he has writers, bro. Yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah.
I can believe that, though. I can believe that. Well, dang, man. Well, never mind now.
Yeah, he's an artist, bro. He's not a rapper. He's an artist. And
I wish we could have got, like, if I could take, like, 2 years from Travis Scott's success and just give it to, like, Prime Cudi, I wish I could do that.
Well,
because I think they both had, like, unique sounds, you know?
Yeah.
Like, unmatched, like, you know? Cudi was unmatched.
But a couple singles has, well, I think I pretty much talked about all the singles except for one. Joey Badass dropped a song called ABK. He first premiered it on Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel. I forget. I forgot who that is. I forgot. But I know he first premiered it and performed it on there. Fire. He got back with I forgot his main in-house producer. Forgot who that is, but yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Joey been on a run. I was thoroughly impressed. He rapping as he always does. But yeah, ABK is basically what you think it is. So yeah. Also, I think he announced it, but I'm not 100% sure that his album was coming soon, like in August, like the first of August, I think. So yeah, that was. Yeah,
I'd like to see Kendrick stop ducking Joey and just, you know.
Well, he's on tour.
I mean,
Kendrick is on tour. I think that has something to do with it. I think it has something to do with the fact that he hasn't replied. So I'm not saying
he's scared, by the way. I'm just saying, like,
I don't think he's scared.
Yeah, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, you know, the boy gave you a chance and he really didn't have to. And that, like, is kind of defining your career right now. That's so right. I just feel like it will only be fair. And I'm not saying that he's cool, but
yeah,
he might. You know, he one of them artists be on his own time.
Yeah, he's definitely on his own time, bro. He don't reply when you want him to reply. He replies when he's ready to reply.
Yeah,
yeah, definitely is.
That Pusha T response to Jim Jones. I mean, look how long it's almost a year.
To who, Jim Jones?
Yeah, it's pretty much that. Well, pretty much, Jim Jones did a little freestyle rap about the clips. Like sometime last year around August, September, on the same beat as Chains and Whip. So that kind of, so Pusha T, that first verse on there, pretty much about is him responding to Jim Jones.
Right. Also, I think about the fact that it might be another verse of him talking about Jim Jones, but nobody's able to catch it. It's probably on POV. Like it's just like it's like he fed into the only Jim Jones would know this type.
Yeah.
You feel me? So look at that and listen to that again and let me come back and tell me if I'm right or not. But yeah, but that I feel like that was since it was already recorded and the Steam, I feel like the release of it is like different because since it was already recorded and everything, but it wasn't actually out, you got to blame Def Jam for that one because Def Jam had the album incomplete. They had it, and they didn't want to let it go because of the Drake situation with them with Universal suing.
They need to name Def Jam something else. It's not Def Jam no
more. But yeah, what I was trying to say. Yeah, moving on. I guess we could talk about what I brought to the table to Kuda Buggin yesterday. So I
And what
brought this
about
to the table.
what about Benny?
Oh, Summertime Butch, my bad. Summertime Butch 2. That was, I feel like that would, see, this is another one of those sequels that I ain't really too much like, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was cool. It was cool, but it wasn't better than the first.
I think Jasmine. I think that's the best song on here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, underwhelmingly 7 for me, dog.
Yeah.
Underwhelmingly 7 for me. Still some good rapping on there, but like them damn sequels, dog. Leave them sequels alone. It's a reason why it's only like few artists do it.
Number 3 coming next year.
Number 3 coming next year.
Summertime Butch 3. It's coming next year.
Oh man, I hope not. I hope it's good then. I just hope it's good. But yeah, I didn't really feel like talking about disappointments today, but it just happened. Yeah. Long story short, though, we could get into why the reason why I wanted to talk about this though is because this is one of those. I hope the person that I'm gonna talk about hear this. I just don't feel the need to say this to them, and I feel like one-on-one, I don't feel like this person that we're gonna talk about eventually is gonna hear this. I don't know if they hear this or not, but I'm gonna be respectful as I can. You feel me? So, I don't know exactly what year we started rapping. Kuda, can you help me out?
2016.
Okay, 2016. We officially. I think Kuda Buggin was first though. Like Kuda was first on the rapping tip. The first project was Political James Volume 1, right?
Yeah.
It was
on my
completely
60th birthday, 28, 2016.
right. So, I put forth the effort to putting together a project. I don't know how many songs it was with Kuda Buggin, because I produced, engineer, all that. It wasn't my best effort as far as engineering. Y'all can search for it all you want. Like I said, it's not up there in quality, but it's some good bars.
Yeah, it was the first project, with a lot of creativity.
Right, exactly.
You got to enjoy it for what it was, man.
For sure. Around that time, also, I don't know exactly when, but we did. What project came after that?
Like Sleeping Great.
The first one, right?
Yeah.
The first one. Okay. Kuda Buggin had this moniker like Snoop and Dre. Kuda and DNA like Snoop and Dre. Yeah, Kuda and DNA like Snoop and Dre. Right, exactly. So, yeah, basically, it was a play on, of course, like Snoop and Dre, and basically producer, rapper. Again, not the best engineering work, of course, but I was just talking my shit and I was producing. Long story short, moving on from that, what came next?
Like Snoop and Ray too, I think. This one you started. I think so.
Okay, yeah, okay. This is my first rapping effort.
Yeah.
Cause I think that what happened was I was like, fuck it, I'm finna rap. But I also was like, I wanted to make it known that I'm not the best rapper, and I also really didn't want to do it. So I was saying it a lot in my raps. A lot of it I didn't want to hear again. I was sort of like a Summer Walker rapper. When Summer Walker first came into the game, she she did a lot of her songs she never wanted to do again. Like she did all of her songs, but did not want to perform them at all. She was socially awkward as fuck. Like you could tell too.
Yeah.
So that's basically how I was. Okay. Did I just hit the ground running and start putting out a bunch of projects after that?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, they're so I talked about my life. I literally talked about almost every ex, pretty much. Made like 3 different songs about one person. I put out like maybe 4 to 5 projects in 1 year, in like a 3 to 4 month span, maybe. Yeah, I hit the ground running, like for real. Like I was just like, because I wrote a lot and I could record a lot, and I was doing it all in my crib. Again, not the best effort on the engineering side, but I was spitting for the most part. At least I thought it was. The very last effort I know for sure was Love More, Hate Less Part 2, and that was my best project to date. This still is my best project to date. Kuda Buggin would agree. A lot of other people, even people I don't rock with, said, yes, this is my best project. So search on the internet all you want. Like I said, and then it came to, well, in the midst of that, I want to say I had a falling out with a friend that basically did almost all our cover art. Not all of it, but some of it. Some of it. I think he did the first one, the first Political James. He did the Young Bulls project. I think he did that cover art, even though it was plain as hell. We formed a group called the Young Bulls. It was me, Kuda Buggin, and this guy named Ray General. His real name is Rayfield. So I will discuss Rayfield right now. What happened with him? I don't know exactly what happened. He got to refresh my memory if he ever sees this. But I think he was going through something personal on he probably had a lot of depression, family issues. I don't know. That's just from what I see. That's from what I seen. That's what happened. Long story short, I had to take the role of I got to do everything now. I got to make cover arts, push the projects, everything. So when it came down to it, around that same time frame, we started Cold Hard Facts Podcast in 2018. This was at the height of the Drake and Pusha T beef. What better time to start it, right? So, in that same time frame, I think he was a part of it, but not a part of it for real. I'm still talking about Rayfield here.
Yeah,
he was in and out, and you can't be in and out with podcasts. You got to be in. So eventually, he stopped being in. And that wasn't because of me; it was because of him. So from my point of view. So long story short, though, unfortunately, he didn't want to come along for the ride, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why I wanted to bring him along for the ride. Freshman year, when I met this guy in high school, he literally told me he wanted to be a millionaire. Cool. You got to accomplish things to become a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire yet. None of us here are. At least I don't know. But like I was saying, you got to accomplish things to become a millionaire. You can't just half-ass it. You got to put forth work. And for the simple fact of he didn't want to work, that's why he's not here. So, sometimes your friends are not up to or equipped to handle the ride when it comes to trying to become a millionaire. Like, you can say you want to be a millionaire all day long, but if you ain't putting the work in to do it, Yeah. You're not gonna be a millionaire. Unfortunately, like I don't know what he's doing now. I hope he's all is well. I hope he's alive. I never want to wish death on a man because he was a real friend. He is a real friend. I would hope that the only way I see us getting back cool and on a consistent base talking is if you approach me and tell me what the fuck happened. And like you gotta give me some type of explanation. You gotta tell, you gotta show me. Tell me and show me like that.
Oh, grown man conversation. You know?
Exactly.
Stop playing.
But right, yeah. Cause like that's a main reason why I stopped messing with other people that you would see me in high school hang around, but you really wouldn't see me hang around no more after that, bro. And that's because of the simple fact of, oh, y'all know what I'm on. You can't not see what the fuck I'm on now. Honestly, Kuda Buggin. If we wasn't doing this podcast together and you just look and see what's going on with me, what the fuck you see I'm doing? See, I'm just saying, if you wasn't my cousin, bro, what the fuck do you see me doing, dog?
Yeah, it's pretty much everything you said you go do. Working, man.
Exactly, dog.
Podcasting, and, you know what I'm
saying? You can't. It's like once you go to any part of my social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like everywhere, dog. I'm everywhere with this, and you can't be in one place as far as like when you're doing this podcast. You can't be in one place. You gotta be everywhere. You ain't got no choice.
Definitely at all the events.
So, and like it's no reason that like I should have to tell you what the fuck going on. You should already know what the fuck going on.
If you stand, I'm
not just like I'm. Yeah, if you on social media, you know what the fuck going on. Like I said, like there's no way. If like I don't know Thurman personally. Like we not hanging out together everywhere. Like of course you see what's going on, Thurman, right? So I know you ain't talking to me. You quiet. You listening to everything that's going on. But that's what it is with me. It's no. This not as fake. This not fake. This not a facade. So y'all know, like. I named Cold Hard Facts Podcast because I came on here to tell the truth every single time. Yeah. Every single time. You're not going to get no lie to me, dog. Not on my podcast. There's no way. So, Thurman, yeah, if you got any questions.
Listen, man, I don't even know the details of that, but I know completely how you feel. Just in this last probably year and a half, I had to cut off like 5 people that were like really close to me. So, you know, it sucks. But yeah, I mean, definitely, you know, for various reasons, like people just can't go along for the ride. And sometimes they say you switched up. Again, I don't know your situation. But at the same time, you know, if you want to go quick, you go alone. You want to go far, you go together. But, you know, I can't put your foot in front of the other one. I got to put my foot in front of the other one. So,
yeah, I can't pick you up and carry you like my daughter.
Right.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's all about being an asset, right? Not a liability. And part of the reason you're grinding, right? You should want to prove to your friends that you can pull your own weight. You should want to prove it to yourself, right? And part of being in a group, if you're all working hard in an indirect way, you're each other's safety net because every single one of you will falter eventually. But the idea is we're giving 100% all the time that we are capable, and then we all reach the goal. So again, I don't know, you know, all the details of your thing, but yeah, man, it's the harder you press forward, the more like focus you get on the goal. Like unfortunately, some people got to get the guillotine, bro. Like, you just got to get them up out of there. You know, it just is what it is. But some of that stuff can be reconciled, you know, God willing. If that's one of the situations that can be, you know, it'll work itself out. But it is what it is.
Disappeared, man.
Yeah. I mean, it be like that, though. Like, I'm not mad at him. Like, I'm also disappointed than anything. Because, like, you can't tell me one thing and then do something totally different from what you're saying to me. Now, I'm not even allowing that around me now. I don't want that type of energy around me, dog.
Yeah, not to give him a cop out or nothing. You know, he probably gave up on it. Probably gave up on the dream, you know.
Yeah, and I get that, bro. But you know, if you got talent, don't waste it.
Absolutely, use it.
I know you got somebody you know. We both know, actually, you know, that's been on this podcast before that has a talent and he's wasting that. We're not gonna speak too much on it because that's cool. We're not gonna speak too much on it, but because I know him personally and we still talk, we still cool, and I want to maintain that friendship because honestly I love that person still, like, and I still love Rayfield, bro. Like, I want the best for him. I'm not saying none of this shit to honestly to diminish him. You feel me? I'm just making, if he ever see this, making him aware of the situation, how I see it. You feel me?
Yeah,
only I can tell you my point of view. Right. Exactly. Because I seen his sister a month or two ago. You feel me? So that's why I'm like, is he good? That's all I ask. Like, you feel me? I hope he good. I hope his mind clear. You feel me? Like, I want nothing but the best for people, bro. Like, I'm not a hater at all. Like, like for real. Like for real.
I got a homie from high school. He tried to Facebook message me, man. He was like Facebook calling me, and it's always a random day, and it's always like 10, 11 at night. Like, look, bro, I'm not talking to no grown man after 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's for the podcast.
Just call you want to wish you good night.
I hope not. I hope not. And they be calling. I asked him one time, like, he don't be talking about nothing. Like, we grown now, bro. Right. Like, why are you still playing?
You feel me? Like, it just be like that for me. Like I don't really, like, cause like we ain't got, honestly, bro, I hate to be like that. I hate to be the person that, like, gotta duck and dodge people. I hate to be that person because everybody knows my heart. All of my co-hosts knows my heart now. Like, my cousin that does this podcast with me, he knows my heart. Silk knows my heart. Martin Madness knows my heart. I'm not a selfish ass nigga, bro. If I was a selfish ass nigga, I wouldn't have brought Martin Madness on. I wouldn't brought Silk on to this podcast, though. If I'm a selfish ass nigga, let me know. If I'm selfish, please let me know. I want to know, bro. What have I been? Like, when have I been selfish? I welcome everybody, especially if you have a musical opinion. If you got music opinion, you can talk. We can talk all day long. We already hour 33 in. You feel me? That's what I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, and people used to, like, I say this one thing and then I'm done talking about this. People used to hate the fact that, like, I remember in high school, I'll never forget this, dog. This is why, like, this is one of those things that I'll never forget. Cause I know he probably don't remember it. But my home, it's a homie from high school that told me, I never heard of a man that listened to music, love talking about music, but don't rap, or don't do no music, don't do no producing, no nothing like that. Hey, I'm DNA. How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing both of them. I'm talking about music. I've done music. You feel me? I put that on the back burner because when I turned 25, I'm doing this right now. Once I turned 25, I knew this was the real one. This is the thing I really love to do, talking about music. You feel me? Like 2018, May of 2018. This is when it all started. 7 years ago, 2018, baby. I started this because I love to talk about music. How about y'all? You feel me? That's what it was. Literally.
Sometimes being around what you love is enough.
For sure. Yeah, man. But I ain't got nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been a pleasure, Thurman, bro. I think anytime I involve you in an episode is special. Any single time, bro. Like for real. I said on the very first episode I had you on, you family now, bro. That's why I ain't had no problem confessing like I was. I ain't got no problem confessing on here and shit. You know, I confess on my Instagram all the time. And that 7, I don't know if you was paying attention, Thurman, but in the 5 weeks of May, when our 7th year anniversary hit, I put out this open confessions. So it was a black and white video because I love black and white. The logo is black and white. People, hello. That's more information about DNA. I love black and white. My favorite basketball team is the Spurs, along with the Bulls. I love the Bulls too. You feel me? My favorite power forward of all time is Tim Duncan. Hello. I love this. That's how dedicated I am. Anywho, but yeah, bro. Like I said, I put out a 5 in the 5 Fridays of the month of May. I put out 5 different confessions about how the Cold Hard Facts podcast got, put together. I talked about why I started interviews. I talked about why it was a struggle for me to add Kuda Buggin, but I knew once I told him what the fuck was going on, he was gonna be down with it. You feel me? I talked about when I added Martin Madness and Silk to the fold. I also talked about our future, what I see for our future. You feel me? So, and this is just something I just came out the whim, bro. Like I believe the best ideas come in the morning when you wake up because God woke you up. You feel me? So yeah, that's what it is, bro. That's literally what it is. Yeah. I don't know if anybody had any more thoughts, so
that's what it is. That's what it will be.
For sure. But yeah, that's it. That's our show. I don't know if Thurman been watching all the episodes since I added this in, but I end every episode with this quote. I got a little quote that I say. But he's a part of it now, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what makes it so great. Because like I said, Thurman's family over here. He can come by anytime he wants. He can even ask me, yo, can I come on the show this week? Of course you can, sir. Yes. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, like I said, I even do this on the interview. So it's never lost. It's never lost in translation. But like I said, appreciate your haters because they love you just as much as the people that love you do. We out.